Those of you who have seen us do this before know that what I try to do is not simply kind of do a survey as to how many of you use Google, how many of you use Yahoo, but we try to get into the minds of these kids because they have a wonderful ability to kind of break down our inhibitions and, as John said, to kind of tell us what we don't know and to see what things they're looking for, what things they don't care about, and I think you'll have a good number of laughs as we find those out. So I'm going to ask our 5 panelists here, starting with Audrey here, to introduce themselves briefly, and then we'll start with the questions.
Hi, I'm Audrey. I'm 14, and I live in Lafayette.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tarek. I'm 18. I'm from Alameda.
My name's Armando. I go to John O'Connell High School. I'm 17.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm 18 years old, and I live in San Jose.
My name is Rovin, and I'm 18, and I live in San Francisco.
Great. And I'm Safa. I'm 22. I'm the oldest here. Wasn't that funny? Okay. All right, so let's start off. So what's the coolest thing you guys do online right now? Is there a new website that's kind of the hip thing that everybody's getting on or talking about, or some applications you guys doing? And any one of you can start.
I'd say Facebook,
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
maybe Twitter.
Isn't that kind of passé? I mean, everybody's been using Facebook for a few years now.
Yeah, but it's just, it's kind of just like now, I'd say, getting popular now. Like more adults are using it as well. And like,
Doesn't that make it uncool if adults are using it?
yeah, I'm friends with my mom on Facebook. Like
Yeah.
I'll be like literally, she'll be like, I'll be literally in my room and she'll be in her room like next door and she'll send me a comment on Facebook saying, hey, what do you want for dinner tonight? And I'll yell out like,
Is she like in the next room?
Huh?
Is she like in the next room?
She's in the next room, like Facebooking me.
Wow.
And she gets offended when I say anything too. So.
What about Twitter?
I don't like Twitter.
Yeah, I don't really use
I
Twitter.
don't really use Twitter.
You know,
It's like if I had a Twitter.
I tried using it, but I mean, it wasn't really that helpful to me at all.
Yeah, like if I had a Twitter, it would be like I'm sitting in a couch right now in front of a room full of people. No.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Very nice.
all right. I'm speechless. Okay, so Facebook is still the coolest thing. Other than that, some of you mentioned, we were chatting before, that you're not using IM as much because some of you use Facebook and, of course, some other things to communicate. Other than kind of sending messages to each other, what else do you do on Facebook?
We use games. My friends and I do like mind jolt games on Facebook because they're free and they're fun. Pictures are always on Facebook. If someone has a birthday, Facebook notifies you. It's all kind of there.
There's also quizzes too that you can take.
Oh my god, I'm so addicted to the quizzes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
me
even
too.
funny.
Yeah, like
You do quizzes on Facebook.
The quizzes and the games, like over probably the 2 hours that I spend maybe on Facebook, good hour and a half. I'm doing quizzes and just games just because I'm done with messaging and
what
chatting.
Marvel superhero on you?
Yeah.
So why do you do that? I mean, is there a prize for it, or is it just the curiosity or fun, or what?
Curiosity, and it's fun, and it really helps pass the time.
So if Facebook was to charge money for you guys to use all these different things, it's just $1 a month. Come on. Okay, 99 cents.
No.
No.
We would find something else to use.
You'll find something else to
We'd
use.
find something better.
I mean, I probably would because everyone's on Facebook. It's not like no one has. A lot of people don't have MySpace or Friendster anymore.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if there's, like, say all my friends were paying for it and were on it, then I'd probably pay for it and be on it all the time just so I can talk to them and have fun with it. But if they weren't, then what's the point?
I don't think I'd do it then either. I'd just be like, I'd call them or text them, be like, hey, what's up? Let's go out tonight. You know, or maybe I'd go back to MySpace or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you used to use MySpace?
No, I don't use it. I mean, if Facebook started charging, I'd go back to MySpace, but I don't use MySpace anymore.
I only use MySpace because some people don't have a Facebook.
Okay.
I have both.
You have both?
I have both.
Yeah.
What about you, Robin?
I have both too, but I
But which one do
usually
you
use Facebook. Yeah.
So it sounds like, and we chatted before too, I asked you about paying for music even if it was 10 cents, and you guys just shook your hands. It almost seems like it's uncool to pay for things.
It's not that it's uncool to pay for things, but
We're in a recession.
it's a hassle.
I can see that you're really feeling badly, yeah.
But like, why pay for something when I can go on another website or go over here and get it for free and get the same thing for free?
It's troublesome.
Yeah.
What?
It's troublesome.
It's troublesome
Yeah.
because it's just too much
What
stuff.
he said earlier, you got to get a card, you got to scratch it out, and then you got to put in the code to get 10 cents out of your card to download like a 2-minute song instead of just clicking it and then there it is.
Well, how do you think these guys should make money then?
CD sales.
Negotiate for better contracts.
What's that?
Negotiate for better contracts.
Don't have their
with
stuff
labels.
being able to download for free.
Okay. All right. Let's jump into search. I asked you before, but just to get it out of the way, what is your search engine? What do you use?
Google.
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 Blackle.
Say it again.
It's blackle.com. It's
Anyone
Goo-
heard about Blackle here? I can barely see. Yeah. Okay. Well, I
5
was the
people,
only
right?
one out not heard. Okay. It's a cool site. So it's just a black Google basically.
Yeah, Google with the black screen.
And why do you use it?
It saves energy. I don't know, but I just think the black screen looks cool.
So black is the new green. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? I think one of you said you also use Yahoo.
Oh, I did. I use Yahoo too because sometimes Google doesn't have the results that I want.
Okay.
So.
Have you heard of any other search engine? Any new ones?
Bing.
Bing?
Bing.
What is Bing?
A search engine that's apparently taking over Google.
Okay.
Possible.
Anyone else heard about Bing?
Nah.
You hadn't heard about Bing.
I've seen like some commercials and advertisements for any of them, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I'm a pretty, solid Google fan. I ride for my team.
Right. Armando,
Google doesn't need to advertise. Just tell that to Bing.
had you heard about Bing?
I guess, but I never used it.
What about you, Chelsea?
I've heard of it, just
Who puts out Bing? Anyone knows who puts out Bing?
don't really care to know.
I've heard of it, but I never used it. So.
So what if Bing paid you guys money? I mean, if there was an easy way for them to pay, let's say, I don't know, let's even be generous, a penny per search. Would you use Bing?
Oh yes. I'd search a lot.
Yeah, it's recession, right? Oops.
Oh.
I'd make a career out of searching.
I would
on
just
Bing.
search the alphabet.
I would say.
But okay, I don't think that went far for us. So what about, I was trying to get is, what will get a new search engine to switch you? You said you're a pretty good Google fan. Of course, if we pay you, you'll switch. But other
Yeah.
than paying, what else will cause you to switch?
I'm not sure. I think it might be, if it just got enough hype, or if it got, enough people to use it, then, that just generate more people to come to it. Sort of like what Facebook did with MySpace. Like Facebook just, started drawing more people towards it. Like and then MySpace lost fans and yeah.
Like really, it's just the quality of the search. You know
Yeah,
how you
quality.
type in a phrase and then it has all these possibilities of what you can search. Like me and Chelsea do this. Like we type in a phrase. We did the whole Yahoo versus Google. Like I typed in, "I hate it when," and then Yahoo, the bar came down. It was like, "I hate it when that happens." And with Google, it says, "I hate it when I have to pretend to be my mom's boyfriend." Google wins.
No contest.
So when you search, do you see any advertisements on Google?
I think so.
On the
On the
After
side,
the
yeah.
search.
Yeah.
Sidebars.
Yeah, just
On the side? Anywhere else? Any advertisements?
Only after I've searched. My results come up and then little advertisements come up on the side.
Do you ever click on those things on the side?
Not really.
What if you search for something you want to buy?
I Google eBay.
You Google eBay.
Google eBay.
I know, it's so funny. I've been on Yahoo and I want to use Google, and so I'll just Google, or yeah, search Google on Yahoo just to get to Google. It's weird. I'm lazy.
Does it say like trader?
Yeah.
So speaking of buying stuff, how many of you use Amazon occasionally?
I do.
Everybody?
Yeah, no, to buy school books, yeah.
How about eBay? You're the only one who uses eBay? What do you use it for? You sell things or buy?
I usually buy stuff and sell stuff.
Okay. Any other kind of favorite commerce site to buy stuff from? Yeah.
There's always Newegg because like I'm that technology kind of person, so like I use that to buy most of my stuff.
What about clothing and fashion and things like that? Do you ever buy those things online?
I go to the store.
You go where?
I go to the store. It's easier.
It's easier to go to the store.
Because then you can try it on, and that way you don't go and order it for the wrong size. It's just really inconvenient.
I want to buy online, but I'm kind of cheap.
All that shipping and handling,
Troublesome.
troublesome.
Yeah, but you don't pay taxes online in most cases.
But the shipping and handling, it could be like for clothes. I went to buy clothes one time online because I just thought I didn't feel like going to the store, and I went online to the website and I was just about to buy a shirt, jeans, and I'm about to hit send and I look at shipping and it's ended up being $20 or something like that, and I was like, never mind, just cancel, So I don't know. I think shipping is a lot for clothes. I might be wrong. I don't know.
They do have better variety online, because they might not have it at the store, but then really it's just the whole shipping thing.
Mm.
There's also one time I ordered clothes and they gave me the wrong size.
It happens a lot.
Happens all the time?
It happens a lot, yeah, and it's irritating because either you send it back, you have to take it back to the store, and you went online so you didn't have to go to the store. I don't
Right.
see a point to it.
So if I gave each of you $100, how would you spend it? What do you buy? What are you going to buy?
What am I gonna buy with that $100? Gas, maybe some CDs. I don't know.
You actually pay for music?
Yeah, I like. Certain artists that I like, I like to support their music, so buy their CDs. The dollar section at Amoeba,
$1.
$100 could go a long way.
So the artists you want to support as long as they have the dollar section.
Yes, yes.
How about you, Chelsea? What are you going to spend your $100 on?
Stuff that I need first, like books, or it's getting cold now, so I need winter clothes. And then probably when I'm done with the necessities, then I just movies, or if I want a new video game, or
You buy
just fun
DVDs?
stuff.
You buy movies?
Buy movies, yeah.
Why not download? I mean, these days you can download some movies too.
Because that's
I
legal.
could.
Netflix.
There you go.
Netflix? What about it? Do you use it?
Yeah. Then you could watch whatever, pay and just keep it until I want to send it back.
Anyone else has heard of Netflix or used it? Use it?
Yeah, we use it. We have a family plan, so my brother hijacks it and rents all his games, and then my mom tries to steal it back, and it's this huge battle at home.
Yeah, I use Blockbuster online. I kind of want to switch to Netflix though.
One of us, come on.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit before about texting and your mobile device. I want to switch it to your cell phones. So just quickly tell me what kind of cell phones you have. Let's start with you, Robin.
I have a BlackBerry.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm actually happy with it because I can do everything that I want to on it, and it's pretty convenient.
What do you do on it mostly?
Mostly text, IM, and use the internet.
So you use it for that more than actually using it to call people or talk to people?
Yeah, I think it's easier because then all you have to do is type it in really quick because it has that keyboard format. So you just type it in, 2 seconds later, you got it.
How about you, Chelsea?
I have Verizon, the NV2.
Okay.
That's fun. I mostly text and call people. That's pretty much all I use it for. And I like it.
Does it have kind of the full keyboard for texting?
Yeah, it has the full keyboard on there. It's really easy to use, and
Okay.
I like it. Yeah. for the most part. It's getting really old, and I kind of use it, so. But it still serves its purposes. Go ahead. No.
I have a Motorola Sliver. If you guys don't know what it is, it's probably that old because I've never changed my phone. It's really beat up, but like really the keypad's falling out. You see the white? It's not the keypad.
So, I mean, that must be hard to text them because it doesn't have a full keyboard.
Now I get the feel for it. I could text without looking. I could do this and text.
Cool.
I had a Sidekick LX, but I sold it like the other day because I realized I don't use half of the stuff on there. So I just called a friend up and I was like, "Hey, want to buy my phone for $50?" And then I have a really old phone. Yeah, it's really old, and like I just kind of use it. I can text and call, so that's pretty much just what I use.
Do you text more or do you talk more on it?
I definitely text more.
How about you, Audrey?
I have a little Nokia thing, and the texting is really inconvenient because it doesn't have a full keyboard. So I would like to upgrade to something that had a full keyboard, but right now it serves its purpose. So.
But you're pushing your dad to upgrade you to a new phone? I think he's here, right? Good. Okay, so you guys mentioned that, I think somebody said texting is better than talking. Yeah. I know who it was. Yeah. Okay, why is it better?
Because it just is. Like
Okay.
It kind of saves time because you can text and then you can like go about what you were doing, like, and then just wait till a response. Because usually if you text someone, it's probably just small talk or you're asking them for something.
Yeah.
And talking is just, you'd rather text some people, but you would rather call up certain people. I think everyone knows that.
Have you ever like called up like somebody to like just, ask them a simple question, but then, after the question is over, it's just kind of awkward and you just, so, how are the kids?
We should all try texting because we have all lots of those awkward moments. If you want to ask somebody for a date, are you going to text her or call her?
Text.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Person, the original instant message.
Yeah.
What about you, Chelsea?
Me? Oh, talk.
You talk.
Like call them and then ask. Prefer that via text.
So I want to shift to actually what you guys kind of find interesting or cool in your friends. Well, let's talk about you. We're talking about dating. Let's say you want to date somebody. Does it matter that what is his or her email address?
Yeah. She's Yahoo, no way.
How about AOL?
AOL, she has to have Hotmail. Hot girls have Hotmails.
Oh.
It works.
Okay, anyone else?
Okay.
What was the question again?
You heard of a girl and her email address is susan@yahoo.com. Is that okay?
Sure. I don't discriminate. Like, you mean the email site or like what the thing says before the email?
Where they have their email. Does it matter to you? Whether it's Gmail, AOL, Yahoo, Hotmail, what have you?
Yahoo, Gmail, or Hotmail. That's it. Anything else, like MSN@yahoo.com, is too confusing.
That's a funny question.
Well, I'm trying to see what do you look at in someone to see if that person is cool or uncool.
Oh, I mean, I don't think like just, webs like their email affiliation kind of like matters.
All right. So that was a stupid question then.
I mean, I wouldn't say stupid. I mean, I'd say it was a little, it was interesting. It was an interesting question.
The website doesn't matter, but like what before it says kind of does. If it's like little sexy 14 mommy at Hotmail, can't take them serious.
Yeah.
I actually was trying to see if I want to find someone what email address I should use, but anyway, that didn't work.
Hotmail.
Okay, what about videos? You guys watch video online?
Yeah.
Where?
YouTube.
Hulu?
Hulu?
Hulu and YouTube.
Yep. Hulu and YouTube.
Everybody's heard of Hulu and use Hulu?
I don't know. What's Hulu? Oh, wait, no, yeah.
Hulu's
I've
got like
heard, yeah.
episodes of The
I've heard of
Simpsons.
So what's the difference between Hulu and YouTube?
Hulu's very like limited compared to YouTube, but it's got like full episodes of like Simpsons and Saturday Night Live skits and just other things.
So you would go there because it's got the full episodes.
Yeah, YouTube's just like a lot of people just post videos that either prank you, you know.
Or they do their own videos
yeah, the
based
Rick
off
roll.
an episode. It's actually kind of annoying.
Yeah.
You have to like get the first one and then find the second one somewhere, or they'll stop at certain clips, and it's hectic. You have to find the right ones.
Or like sometimes if like somebody puts up a movie on YouTube, I don't know if you guys watch. Anyway, like somebody puts a movie on YouTube. Sometimes like just the other day I watched a movie on YouTube and like the sound just cut off at one point, and like the reason was because of copyright issues they couldn't like play the song that was in the background. So like a whole minute of the movie was just like cut off. Like the sound was like cut off because of that. So
Yeah, and like I try to. Like they would either. What's good about YouTube though is like they would post a video on what you're looking for, but it's related to it, and then they would have a link to another website of what you're trying to watch, like a movie. Like yesterday, I tried to watch The Land Before Time. It's a kids movie, sorry. And they posted the link in the sidebar, so I just clicked on that. It took me to another website.
Okay, so at this stage, I'm going to give you some names of companies or maybe things, products, even maybe concepts, and I want you to tell me what comes to your mind immediately. I'm going to move fairly fast, but give you maybe 30 seconds or so to give me your impressions of them. Microsoft. Xbox?
Yeah.
What else?
Windows.
Games.
Windows.
Windows?
Windows.
Google.
Yahoo.
Internet.
Search engine.
Internet, you said. Okay,
Yeah.
say it louder. Anyone?
Simple.
Simple?
Yeah, it's simple compared to Yahoo.
AOL.
Chat.
Hotmail.
What did you say, Chelsea?
Chatting.
Chatting.
Just like I am.
Okay. Yahoo.
Google.
Google.
Hotmail.
Google.
So when I say Yahoo, Google comes to your mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You guys are weird.
It's a word filter.
Twitter.
Facebook.
Boring.
Doesn't work.
Sorry. MySpace.
Facebook.
What?
Outdated.
Nokia.
T-Mobile.
Okay, one at a time, guys. I gotta hear.
Sorry.
Wall Street.
Journal.
Journal. Yeah.
Second Life.
First Life.
Game?
Game?
Half-Life.
It's a game.
Second
It is a
Life?
game, yeah.
Oh, it is a game? Oh, okay.
Have you played it?
I'm like, talking about reincarnation? What?
Second Life? I'm like,
I'm like, okay.
I was thinking Buddha.
Yeah, that's what I was
exactly.
thinking. I'm like, just got all spiritual now.
Okay. Anybody has any names you want to suggest? Shout. Okay.
Nothing.
Really?
Somebody just yell something out. Donut.
iPod.
Donut. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Video
camera thing.
chat.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Safi. No, didn't go.
Apple. Thank you for mentioning that. What do you guys think of Apple?
iPod.
iPod.
Touch.
But I mean, more than just your first impressions. What do you think of the company?
I love Apple. Apple's
Apple's
great.
great.
Okay.
Easier to use.
Easier to
simpler.
use.
Good customer service.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I think Apple won when they started making those Mac versus PCs commercials. Has anybody seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so cute.
Mac just won.
Yeah.
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 But if you got a prison guard, Windows would be a good prison guard. Because it always locks up.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
No offense to the.
High five. That's good.
All right, let me see what else I have here. On your phones, I mean, some of you have fancier phones, and some of you are going to get some upgrades, I guess. What do you like to do on your phones that you can't do now?
I'd like an easier internet to be able to just go on the internet on my phone.
Have you seen iPhone?
Yes, I have.
The way you said it. She's looking for her dad. So yeah, I have.
He's back there.
Okay, is that easy enough for you?
It's not, and it takes a long time, and it's very, very limited. And it's tiny.
So small, it takes a long time to load, you mean? Or,
Yeah, very much
okay.
inconvenient.
We had someone, we don't have the one with iPhone here. Anyone else, what do you think about iPhone?
You can't send picture messaging.
Yeah, that's
Like now you could, but when it came out, I was like, isn't this supposed to be sophisticated?
I think iPhone's cool. I don't have one, but I don't know. Like it had some cool like application. I think it has too many applications. Like I think there was like I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
I think the
Next one.
iTouch is the easier version of the iPhone because you could do the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I have.
Yeah.
And I always have my iPod Touch with me and my cell phone at all
Yeah,
times.
always.
I have my music and internet.
Well, isn't it easier to just have one device that has everything?
Yeah, it does. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, there's always like on the iTouch, they're coming out with like Skype is coming out with an application for it, so you can actually talk on the iTouch rather than buying the iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm waiting for a video phone.
I haven't watched it for like.
The question was, do you watch TV?
You can watch a lot of TV on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mostly internet watching TV or movies.
That's on like YouTube or Hulu?
YouTube or Hulu.
Okay, well, why don't you watch it on the bigger screen? Isn't it easier to just sit there on the couch and watch a bigger screen?
Yeah, I
It's,
like the experience of
commercial.
sitting in front of the TV.
There are
It's commercial.
limited commercials on the internet and on the TV. It's just commercials.
I forget. I forget when Saturday Night Live is on. It's like I forget the times and the channels.
So you just watch it whenever you feel like
Yeah.
looking up something. What about you, Robin?
I haven't watched TV for 2 years, and every time that I try to turn it on, I have to smack it. So
Yeah, well, that's because you didn't turn it on for 2 years, yeah. How about you, Tarek?
I don't really watch TV. I haven't watched TV in a long time, so I'm pretty like just I don't know. I don't really watch TV shows or anything like that on the internet either. So
You have any questions? Yes.
Regardless of watching TV or watching TV on the computer or online, how do you choose your content? How do you decide what you want to see? Yeah.
How do you decide what you want to watch?
whatever I feel like watching.
Yeah, it's kind of like whatever I'm in the mood for. If I feel kind of happy, I'll look up comedy stuff, like maybe comedy skits or stand-up. Yeah.
Usually you could like type in a phrase that you're interested in and it comes up with like some random videos and you just pick one. So it makes it
So if
easy.
you feel like you want to spend some time watching some stuff, maybe you're waiting to do something, you just type in something and whatever comes up, if you like it, you can just click on it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're running out of time. Any other questions here? Yeah,
I don't.
The what?
sports.
I'd rather play it than watch it.
I like sports.
I do both. I follow sports and play sports at the same time. So
Yes.
School sports.
So your response to the Twitter question was kind of meh about it. Do you think that when you get to my age, which is 27, and you're in a job and you have something to promote, that your Twitter usage will increase?
So the question, I don't know if everyone heard, was about Twitter. The question was, you guys weren't too excited about Twitter, but if you're a little bit older and you're working, do you think you could use Twitter to promote your products, right?
I think it all depends. I think it all depends on how many people actually just participate would be the right word for the websites. Like MySpace has a whole bunch of followers, so does Facebook, and of course Twitter does too. So just however many people are on Twitter, you could reach that many people. But if you have Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace, you could, increase, people's interest in your product more. The more social networking websites you're a part of.
I want to go to people who have lined up here. Sir.
I have a question. If you could, each one of you just finish the statement. When I'm 25 years old, I will.
When I'm 25 years old, I will be traveling.
Okay.
When I'm 25 years old, I will have a job.
Great.
When I'm 25 years old, I'll be here.
Okay,
Again.
Chelsea?
When I'm 25 years old, hopefully I will be an accomplished and published artist.
Nice. All right.
When I'm 25 years old, I'm 5 years away from being a doctor, I guess. I don't know, it takes that long.
Right. Okay. People are lining up on one side. Sir.
Yeah, you guys mentioned that it was kind of, or it seemed like it might be kind of embarrassing that your parents were on Facebook with you. Is it? And do you think maybe someday there'll be another website you could go to that you'd feel more comfortable being involved with? It's less of your parents' type of a network.
Like, I personally wouldn't like care if my parents were on Facebook, just because, you know, it's they can socialize if they want online. But if they're trying to ask me for what I want for dinner in their next room, I would just be like, Mom, come on, just call me.
It would like, I'm friends with my mom on Facebook. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not embarrassed about it. You know, it's just kind of like, yeah, exactly what he said. Like she on Facebook sent me a chat saying, "What do you want for dinner?" I was just like, chicken. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, sometimes it gets too much. Like, I found someone added me, and it was my great aunt. She's like 80, and she lives in Canada, and she added me on Facebook. I was like, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, actually, for me, I think like 2 days ago, my girlfriend's mom just added me on Facebook, and it was like kind of really creepy. Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny.
All right. Let's go over there.
So where do you get your news from? Do you
question.
get it from friends? And if you read stuff in print, do you read newspapers or magazines?
Magazines. Definitely magazines.
But
And
you get your news from magazines?
news from magazines? No, I get my news from Yahoo or magazines too.
Well, actually for me, if like I wake up, okay, this is basically my alarm clock. It's a guy yelling outside my window, like of what's the current event. So it's just like that.
Okay.
He's just like,
That's the same thing for you, Adley?
I read blogs.
You read blogs.
Lots of news.
I read the paper,
Which paper?
Chronicle, you know.
Good for you.
I use the internet. Like a lot of the sites I go to, they have a whole bunch. Like a lot of the websites I go to are hip hop, like blogs and like just news sites, and they actually like have a whole bunch of like current event news, like politics, what's going on in politics, what's going on in the news, like interesting stories. So I mean, there's a lot of that going on there too. So that's where I get my news.
Even though I use Google as a search engine, I use Yahoo to look up news because it's my homepage when it comes up, and so I just see if anything interesting is going on. Maybe.
There's some news on YouTube too. Like some people actually like post videos on news, and like they put their 2 cents on it too. But then some people actually put links to the stories on the description box.
Okay. Well, we are out of time. I'm sorry for those who are standing by, but we actually ran over. Thank you very much. So please join me in thanking them.